Hey everyone. Well, to start things off, this video is not made for kids. This is not a kid-friendly video. This is for adult collectors. As such, there is adult language not suitable for kids. So after we warn the parents that this video has adult language not suitable for kids, we can begin. Sorry if that's repetitious, but I have to do that nowadays. It sucks, but oh well. So, moving on from the MOBATS and the Maulers, we're moving on to the G.I. Joe Cobra H.I.S.S tank. The H.I.S.S tank stands for High Speed Sentry. Basically, let's start getting into it. Let's move these guys, and let's move my favorite tank, and let's talk about them right here. Now these are early versions of the H.I.S.S tank. The most earliest version I have is this one right here. And how can you tell? Well, it's very easy. You can tell by the clear 788 sticker. The rest of these have them solid. And there is a rare one that is in white. So let's look at this one first. So, is this one related to or copied off a real tank? Hell yes it is. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It could be very well that it could be, but highly doubtful, okay? I did some research. I couldn't find anything on it. There are, like little tanks and stuff like this that people custom make, but nothing like the actual military issued H.I.S.S tank, okay? So, again, for the most part, this is a rare one because of the clear sticker there. This one came out in 1983. And this is the overall look of the tank. You can see you can have two figures here, one inside here and another one inside there. Now the sad thing is that, again, for the most part, this one is all solid plastic, and you do not get the tracks rolling, which is, again, it's sad that that they made it that way. Versus, like your Maulers or your MOBATS, where your tracks actually do move. So they went the cheap route and they did it this way, which, oh well. But there's your rollers there. And if we look right here, you can see 1983. Hasbro. And there's the sticker right there, or a sticker. Then we come down, there's your rollers. So for the most part, this is a pretty cool tank. Not my favorite by any means, but overall, just to have it in the collection because it is a Cobra H.I.S.S tank. I mean, yeah, we are not really in need of these, but since we do collect, or since I do collect, G.I. Joe, again, tanks, and a little bit of the figures, we do need to have some of the H.I.S.S tanks in our collection. So the turret back here can turn 360 degrees and can come off very easily. So just like this. And you can put other turrets in here and custom make your own H.I.S.S tank, which a lot of people do. And that's pretty badass. Now you can actually fit more figures inside if you wanted to customize this into something else. And or let's say you just wanted to put another figure inside there and then have this on top of this, like this. Okay, so you could have a figure in here, a figure like inside here, two figures here, a figure driving the H.I.S.S tank, and something that the H.I.S.S tank is pulling. So that is pretty cool. Now you can see mine is not in mint condition. It has scratches and scruffs and scrapes, but you know, it's all good. Now to open it, we just simply pull up on that, and there's your bats figure in there. I do have his backpack with his extra arms, or I guess lower arms. You can see the cobra symbol on his arm right there, so that is pretty nice. His sticker as well, his chest sticker, hologram, whatever you want to call it. And let's look at the year of this one. But for right now, let's look at the back here, and you can see possibly that it is made in Hong Kong. Okay, so this is the original bat. It's not a reproduction, and it's not a newer version. Okay, sometimes it takes a little long to focus, but there it goes. 1985 Hasbro. Is it 85 or 86? Okay, it's 86. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. 1985. Okay, so let's put this guy back in his tank, driving the tank. Okay, so he's back in this driver's seat. And for the most part, those twin guns there are always falling apart, or, you know, coming off. Let's look at this one over here. This one's in better condition. It comes with the original driver. The tow hooks. And again, if you guys want to see, $1983. Okay, and it's basically the exact same thing, but this one, as you can clearly see, it's not so messed up. It's actually nicer plastic, as in not that many scratches and scruffs and scrapes. So this figure here is very rare to find one like this. What do I mean by that? He is still very nice, and he still has his cobra symbol on his chest there. Usually that symbol is always like gone, basically, and it's due to the cheap silver paint that they put on there. As you can see, this one is coming off, but the majority of the decal is still there. So that is amazing right there. And let's look at this one, the year. Let's see if we can get this one to do it, or to focus on it better and faster. So let's see. $1980. I want to say 1983. It should be, because it came out with the H.I.S.S tank. So you can see it right there, 1983, Hasbro. So yeah, this is the original figure that goes with the H.I.S.S tank, and it is in mint condition. At least, you know, it's to very good to excellent condition, not mint, because usually mint condition means that you just, you know, took it out of the box, or it's in the box. Mint. In excellent condition is out of the box, never used. Very good condition is out of the box, used, but, you know, with minor scratches, which I guess you could again call this one in very good condition. So there's that. I'm gonna put a sticker in there because little sticker fell off. So let's see, there's the control panels right there. And the last one we're gonna look at is this one over here with the eels figure right there. Same tank, exactly the same. This one's a little bit more worse for wear. This one's sticking up, this one's coming down this way. The tow hook is still there. The pegs are still there. And if you want to look at the date on this one, just to look at it. $1983, right there. So same thing, there's your wheels, your stickers, spider webs, the normal. So yeah, this is a pretty cool tank. There's nothing really much I can talk about it with this, you know, basically. It's a nice tank. It's something just to have versus your MOBATS and your Maulers. It's nothing like extraordinary or badass or awesome. It's cool. The shape of it, you know, in the cartoons and all that, it's nice. But it's not something that I would recommend anybody really getting unless you are a big fan of G.I. Joe. This is something that you would want. For somebody that's just getting into G.I. Joe, just to have something for G.I. Joe, I would tell you get yourself a MOBAT or a Mauler. Those would be the best tanks I would recommend for you guys. Here we have the eel. Let's see if I can focus on his silver cobra symbol right there. So that's pretty cool. And this one is in played with condition. So let's try and zoom in or focus in on his year. So 1985, you can see the screw all rusted up. So for the most part, this is a very nice figure. Again, most of the time, the silver cobra symbols are always coming off during play. So it's nice to have that this one is still there. So very nice. Alright guys, well, now that we talked about these original H.I.S. tanks, I showed you all three that I have. Showed you the rare one right here, the most common right here. We're going to talk about the septic tanks. Alright guys, so in the next video we're going to talk about those. Stay tuned, and I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Alright guys, bye.